This morning, I woke up to startling statistics. Overnight, there were at least 3,600 more deaths from COVID-19. There were at least 200,000 new cases of COVID-19. These numbers add to our growing total of over 350,000 deaths from COVID-19 and over 20 million cases of COVID. There is a crisis in our democracy. It is first and foremost not an electoral crisis. It is a moral crisis. I woke up to headlines that the officer who shot Jacob Blake in the back, altering his life forever, will not receive charges. I woke up to two families in Columbus, Ohio, still seeking justice for yet two more Black men killed by police for no apparent reason. Andre Hill, Casey Goodson. There is a crisis in our democracy, and it is not a political crisis. It is a moral crisis. With these numbers of people dying from COVID and from people continuing to die from that which is racial injustice, we add the fact that there are people who are waking up this morning that simply do not know where their next meal is going to come from. There are people who will wake up this morning and go to bed tonight having been evicted from their homes. There are people who wake up this morning and will go to work and discover that they no longer have a job. This is a life or death matter. As we are focused in this nation on the demented rantings of a man who is trying to stay in power, people are losing their lives. Our democracy is in trouble, yes, because at the heart of a democracy that is going to work is justice. Justice for all its people. Yet, our focus is not on the true crisis. Our focus is on the politic of our democracy and not on the people of our democracy. We're in a moral crisis. So it seems to me that it is impendent upon us who claim to be faith leaders to step into the breach. It's already too long, but it is never too late to raise our moral voices and to claim our moral sensibilities and our moral imagination, and to once again call this nation and its leadership back to its better angels. People cannot wait for 14 more days with the possibilities of a change in our moral vision, a possibility of the emergence of moral leadership. In 14 more days, more people will be dead. In 14 more days, more people will be without homes, will be without jobs, will be without food on their tables. In 14 more days, more people will lose their lives to the intersecting realities of the two pandemics that we have, the health pandemic and the racial pandemic. It is time for the faith community and faith leaders to say enough is enough and to lead the way, not tomorrow, but today. so that our nation can live into its promise of being a nation where all people can pursue life, liberty, and happiness. And so today, I hold myself accountable, even as I hold my colleagues who are faith leaders across the faith community, to raise our voices, to save our democracy. It is not about politics, it is about morality. Let us begin by simply refusing to be quiet until everybody enjoys the privileges of life and liberty that we would never dare to withhold from ourselves. There is a moral crisis in America, and that crisis is at the heart of our democracy.